Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Bobby's Podcast featuring my friend Allison. She is not only an artist, she is a journalist, and she's actually going to be profiling me in the magazine, Colorado Springs Lifestyle Magazine. And that was such an awesome experience, and we'll talk about that in another episode. But I wanted to bring up this really cool topic that I thought was pretty awesome because I asked you before you sat down with me, are you a doom scroller? I.e., do you sit through Facebook Reels? Do you go through the TikTok algorithm? Twitter. I'm a Twitter guy, personally.
Okay.
I follow a lot of funny people there. I love the jokes, the memes, all that stuff.
I've never done Twitter.
Yeah, and Twitter is kind of where I live, but I also kind of I've gotten into this algorithm. I notice with Facebook, if you like one video, then all of those same videos
becomes your whole personality.
Yes. So there was one day where I don't know where this is. I want to say it might be in China or something like that. But this old sweet lady lives way up in the mountains, and she's got this pet monkey that she's adopted that doesn't have an arm. And only she can take care of it because it also tries to attack other people. Anyway, so all the videos of this monkey are with her, and she's feeding it fruits and stuff, and it uses its one good hand to eat and tear off fruits. And anyway, now that's all I see in my feed. So I think the algorithm
Just that monkey, or other animals without appendages?
I'll get baby donkeys and stuff like that, or guinea pigs. That's another one. But if you like a certain video, that's what it says. Well, this is what we're going to give you from now on. So. If you were a doom scroller, can I ask what's your doom scrolling topic?
Typically these days it's either politics,
Okay,
or Blake and Justin.
Blake and Justin Baldoni. Yeah, that story's always developing, I feel like.
Always. And honestly, I know it's bad for them, but it's kind of a nice palate cleanser from the politics.
Oh, absolutely. That's why we do the podcast, because some of this stuff is heavy.
Yeah.
To me, that Blake and Justin Baldoni thing is a little bit on the edge of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Do you remember?
Yes, of course.
In fact, on TikTok, I would get up and live stream that after my show. And it was nuts to me because it was hours long, and they had every celebrity that they all interacted with. I mean, Jason Momoa was on there. I mean, it was
just getting their opinions about it.
Yes, no, they were called into question for witness accounts, because Jason Momoa specifically, he did Aquaman with Amber Heard.
Oh, of course.
So what was funny was every celebrity that showed up was on Johnny Depp's side.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Well, and you and I are on different sides of the Blake and Justin thing, which is totally fine.
I don't even know what side I'm on. I don't know what I don't know what I'm side on. I know I like Blake Lively.
I know.
But Justin
XOXO.
Right. But Justin Baldoni, I don't really know him other than from a show I think he did.
Yeah.
So
Jane the Virgin, I believe.
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah. I digress. So, as we talk about doom scrolling, if you spend enough time doom scrolling on social media and arguing with bots, which is another real thing, you may have heard the slang phrase, go touch some grass. Because that's what people love to say. It's get some help, go touch grass. I pray that you find the Lord. If you engage with a Christian person. It's basically get offline and spend some time in the real world.
Sure.
Which I think is hilarious. So, this just in, there's a brand new app called Touch Grass. It forces you to literally go outside and touch grass before you can go on social media. So I don't know what the lock is that it has on the feature of your phone, but here's how it works.
Yeah.
Touch Grass asks you to choose 2 apps that are your biggest time sucks.
Okay.
For me, I'd have to say probably TikTok and Facebook at this point. What about you?
I would say Instagram and YouTube.
Okay, very good. So those are the 2 apps that it will limit for you, and then it will block those apps. The only way to unlock the apps is to take a picture of yourself outside actually touching grass. So,
okay, the picture.
Yes, selfie outside touching grass.
I thought it was gonna smell my hand.
I know. I was how are they gonna prove that? And then what if you have fake grass or stones or something like that?
Good call.
I think they just want you outside touching something.
Sure.
So then you have to upload the photo, submit it, and then you'll choose how much time you can have on each restricted app. Okay. Now, here's a couple caveats. So Touchgrass is only available as a pre-order right now. It doesn't come out till this Friday, and it's only for iOS Apple. So those are a couple things to be aware of.
That's us.
But the developer does plan to release an Android version of the app in the future. He also wants to add ways for users to touch snow, because when we have winter months, we've got snow.
I was thinking Colorado and some of the Xeriscape things, do they let you touch rocks? Because some people only have rocks in their yard.
Or decorated cement or something like that.
Yes.
So
just touch your garden gnome.
Look, it even says cement if you live in an apartment downtown.
Nice. Okay, that's fair.
So the app is going to be free, but upgrading will cost you $6 a month or $50 annually Premium version will let you block an unlimited number of apps. You're basically paying this app to block your apps for you. Talk about the lack of self-control.
I know, that's the sad state we're in, isn't it?
It'll give you periodic skips so you can use more social media and provide detailed screen time reports. As of last week, the app supposedly had around 30,000 pre-orders. So I think a lot of people are realizing we spend so much time on our apps, and they're just kind of wanting to decompress a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
30,000 people need to touch more grass.
I mean, it says a lot because I think this is how we get our information. I mean, like without the podcast, I mean, I wouldn't really be on social media. You know, I had to create a TikTok channel, Instagram.
But you're doing so good.
Thank you.
So well.
Thank you. Thank you. But like, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be on those apps. So, you know, I think
I would.
I don't know.
Clearly, because it has nothing to do with my job.
Is this an app that you think you would utilize or get some gain from?
I don't know. I think I might just write a note to myself to touch grass on a Post-it note.
There you go.
And then
Note to
pay
self.
$50.
Allison, go outside and touch grass.
Because Post-it notes are what, like $2 for a stack, and that's a lot cheaper.
I mean, there you go. So if you've learned anything from this podcast today, go outside and touch some grass for free. You don't need
grass.
You
and put your feet on it because grounding is also important.
Didn't Gwyneth Paltrow say that?
Probably.
I think that was like her thing.
That sounds
from
right.
Goop.com. And that's one of the lightest things that she's talked about on that website.
I know, that's right.
Thank you for watching another episode of Bobby's Podcast with special guest Allison, artist and journalist. And we're going to be doing another episode, and we'll find out why she's a special guest on the podcast. Ooh. So find me wherever you can on streaming and all major platforms at Bobby's Podcast. And if you want to find Allison, she is on Stellar Propeller Studios. That's her actual studio that she works out of. I got a chance to be there and visit, and I loved it. It was so cool. I had
having you.
It was an awesome experience, and we'll talk more about it. But thank you for watching another episode.
Thank you.